Hello everyone, my name is Elle. For yoga practice today, come to the sequence to stretching your legs. For someone who have a problem with your leg, feel so your leg is so tight. For when you saw your leg, maybe it's not come from only your legs, it come from your hip is so tight, then make your leg is sore. Then today I create sequence for stretching, stretch your leg muscle, your hip muscle, and if you can hold the pose for 3 or 5 minutes, it's really good for stretching your leg. Then for this sequence, this video, I don't hold the pose 5 minutes because it's about the time. Okay, then you can do my sequence and hold each pose as long as much you can, but don't force yourself too much. Just feel stretching, not feel pain. Then don't come to deep pose. I will show you for some pose because I am flexible. Then maybe I can come to deep pose, but if too much for you, come to modify up pose. I will show you on the sequence. Okay, then start with child pose. At first, relax our muscle, relax our hip. Come to child pose. For child pose, the idea of this pose sitting on your heel, but I know for it's too much for some people. Then you can use pillow or cushion if you have a towel to support your bum. Come to child pose, support like this and sitting on it. Then stretch your arm to stretch your back muscle. Your knee wide as your yoga mat. Stretch your arm, your back muscle. Bring your chest down as much as you can and bring your forehead press on your yoga mat. Stretch your back muscle, your hip, your upper back, your arm. And when do yoga practice, not only your body, try to bring your mind back into your body. Observe your body, your sense on your muscle. Observe your breath. Then slowly come up, sitting on your yoga mat. Come to wide leg sitting, forward bend. Then for wide leg sitting, forward bend, your leg wide as much as you can. Keep your back straight. If you feel it's so tight in your calf, in your hamstring, bend your knee. May use pillow, support your knee like this and adjust your body that you feel comfortable for you, and can use support your knee, then you feel comfortable. For wide leg sitting, stretch your core in muscle, stretch your glute, lower back, and open your hip. Keep your back straight. Don't bend your back. For sitting forward bend, we don't bend our back. Try to keep your back straight and move with your hip. Hand up, take a deep breath. Exhale, synchronize your move with your breath. Slowly square your hip, you will feel it slowly. Then press your hand on the floor. This is a modify. Back straight, bring your chest forward. If you can only forward bend, only this, stay there. This position, you will feel in your groin muscle. Feel it stretching. And keep your back straight, don't bend your back. Chest forward. Observe your sense, feel your sense, hold each pose 3 to 5 minutes. It's good for release stress in your muscle. Then for this pose, this is just the idea of this pose. I will show you, just only show you. If you practice more, then walk your hand, try to walk your hand. Maybe you just only this position, then slowly walk your hand. If you can do more, walk your hand forward. Then your hip, square your hip. I don't bend my back. Chest down. This is just the idea of this pose. Chest press on the floor, reach hand, forehead down. Then walk your hand back. But if you can do more, hold the pose longer, you can do that you feel comfortable for you. Then bring your leg close together. Come to downward facing dog. We will open our hip, straight out quads, hamstring. Come to downward dog. For downward facing dog, fingers spread widely. When your hand press on the floor, come to this side. Try to press your heel on the floor, but if your calf is so tight, your hamstring is so tight, then you can bend your knee. Like this. If you cannot press your heel on the floor, then bend your knee. Can be like this. It's good for practice to stretch your leg. You can bend your knee if you feel so straight, so tight in your calf muscle. But the idea of this sport, when you practice more, believe me, you can do it. All my students at first cannot press your heel on the floor. When you keep practice more and more, then your muscle is start to stretch, it start to flexible more, then you can press your heel on the floor. Open your chest, shoulder, relax your head, look at your feet, your fingers spread widely. Feel more breath. Then bring your right leg up. Right leg up. 3 leg down dog. Look at your foot. You feel in your calf and your hamstring is straight. As much as you can for this pose. Then your head up. Look at your hand. If you feel enough for you, ready? Then bring your right leg, step forward, come to dragon pose. Change to this side. Your knee forward, flat your back foot, press your hand on the floor. This is dragon pose, feel straight in your psoas muscle, this area psoas muscle and your quads muscle. Then if your ankle is so tight, I want to show you more. If your ankle is so tight, you can your knee ankle, your knee, bring your knee over your toe. Come to this. This is modify of second pose. Your knee, you feel in your ankle like this. This is to modify second pose to mobilize your ankle. Place your hand on the floor. Then you feel in your psoas muscle, in your quad muscle. And for this pose, if you another moderation, your knee and your ankle in the same line. And for this, if you place your knee on the floor and feel pain in your knee, then it's good for your cushion support your knee. As much as you can for this pose, second pose, straight your quads, your psoas muscle, and your hip, your glute. It's come to your or your leg. Observe your sense. Feel in your muscle, not struggling, not feel pain, then you can adjust your body. Then come to the next pose, straight your front leg. Stretch your front leg. Then is stretching your calf and your hamstring. Bring your toe up, press your hand on the floor. Try to bring your chest down close to your upper leg. Don't bend your back, your chest as much as you can. Okay, then bend your knee. For the next pose, to stretch your quad muscle. Maybe your one hand press on your knee or press on the floor. Then try to grab your ankle. You feel in your quad muscle. You can do more. Press your hand over your knee. Or if you can do more, two hands grab your ankle and try to bring your leg close to your glute. For this pose, need to have a cushion support your knee. You feel your quads, it stretch your quads muscle. Then you can modify for this pose. If too much for you, your leg like this, or your hand press on the floor. Can modify up to your body, dependent on your body. Or like this. Feel more breath. Don't forget to breathe. Okay, then relax your leg. Press your hand on the floor. Your right leg back, come to downward. You will feel different, the feeling between your leg. Then change side, come to your left leg up. Three leg down dog. Stretch your right leg, you feel in your calf. your ankle, hamstring. Then inhale your head up, look at your hand, bring your left foot step forward. Press your right knee on the floor, come to Dragon pose. Bring your feeling on your psoas muscle. If too much for you, you can rest and then come up again. Few more breaths. Then stretch your front leg. Bring your toe up. Straight your leg. If too much for you, I can stretch my leg. But if too much for you, you can bend your knee. Press your hand on the floor. Bring your chest close to your upper leg as much as you can. But not feel pain. Don't come to deep pose. Don't force yourself. Few more breaths. Observe your feeling. Feel in your feeling in your physical body. Then bend your knee. Use your hand, grab your ankle. You feel in your quads. Stretch your quads. Then can modify, can do more hand. Press over your knee. Or two hands grab your ankle. Feel in your quads muscle, your glute, your back. Your muscle is linked together with facial tissues. Few more breaths. Or as much as you can. From this sequence, you can adjust the time as much as you can. Maybe 3 minutes or 5 minutes. That's really good for stretch your muscle, your leg muscle. Then relax. Bring your leg back to downward facing dog. Few more breaths for downward facing dog. Then next pose, press your knee on the floor. And lay down on your back. Bend your knee. Bring your right ankle, press over your left knee. Your leg, then your leg like this. I show to this side. Then your hand, bring your hand, grab your thigh grab your thigh if you can do it only this or like this, but if you can do more, hand grab your chin, then try to pull your leg close to your chest. Then you can modify, maybe only grab your thigh, grab your hamstring like this and try to pull your leg close to your chest. But for me, I flexible, then my hand can grab my chin, pull my leg close to chest. For this pose, don't bend your back. Your tailbone press on the floor. Don't bend your tailbone like this, your back like this. Not good for your lower back, your spine. Then try to press your tailbone on the floor. Only pull your leg close to chest. You feel in your IT band muscle for in your right leg. Feel it stretching. Feel more breath. Then press your foot on the floor. Bring your arm, press on the floor. Relax your shoulder, press your shoulder on the floor. Then bend your knee. Bring your right knee, press on the floor on right side. And move your head, look at your left hand, opposite side of your knee. Then try to bring your knee, press on the floor. If you feel too much for you, you can use pillow, support your knee. Chin side, then can see this side. Knee like this. Feel in your left side muscle. Feel in your leg, your quads. Slowly bring your leg up. Then change side. Bring your left ankle, press over your right knee, then your hand, grab your thigh or grab your chin, pull your leg close to chest. As much as you can, how long for hold the pose. Then bring your foot, press on the floor, your arm press on the floor, press your shoulder, and then bring your knee, press on the floor on left side, move your head, look at your right hand. Feel more breath. Feel in your right side muscle stretching and it down to your leg, your hip, your leg. Inhale, come up, then hug your knee close to chest, come to head to knee pose. Try to hug your knee close to your chest. Bring your forehead close to your knee. For this pose, stretch your glute muscle. And this pose is good for good sleep. Few more breaths. Then exhale, come to Savasana pose. After do yoga practice, Savasana pose is very important. Then relax your whole body. Lay down your leg and your arm a little bit wide apart. Release negative energy. Feel your body connect with the Mother Earth. Connect with your yoga mat. Connect to everything. Relax your whole muscle, your whole body. Relax your joints. And then slowly move your finger, stretch your arm, bend your knee. Lay down another side. Come to sit on your yoga mat. Thank you for watching my video. See you again for next video.